Which back in '84.
Yeah. Yeah. I like these new chairs. Comfortable.
I need some right hand.
Did one more. Might get a lower heel.
I call this Topsham Select Board meeting to order September 15, 2022 from the Donald A. Russell Meeting Room. Would you all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Patty, would you call the roll, please?
David Douglas.
Here.
Marie Brilliant. Here. Ruth Lyons. Here. Matt Nixon.
Present.
William Tubbs.
Here.
All present. And our town manager is at the head table also.
Thank you, Patty. That town manager that's at the table.
Okay, welcome everyone. On Saturday, September 10th, Six Rivers New England Mountain Bike Association, Dave Douglas, the select board chair, Cameron Duke, Parks and Rec director, and Ed Karen, the solid waste facility, welcome the public and participated in the Topsham pump track opening ceremony. The project has been well received by the community and is a great asset for Topsham. And these are many of the comments that have been forwarded to me. And thanks to all those who've been involved in making it a reality. So congratulations. The following day, on Sunday, September 11th, the 9/11 ceremony was conducted at the 9/11 Memorial at Mount Ararat High School. The event was organized by Colby Porter, a Mount Ararat High student, and local Boy Scout who was responsible for the improvement of the memorial as part of his Eagle Scout project. Colby's project was simply impressive and will serve as a reminder to never forget. So it's quite a memorial. So if anyone has a chance to go see it, please do. We are also pleased to announce that Mr. Phil Cloutier, who was promoted to Public Works Foreman last week. He's been a member of the Public Works Department for 18 years and is excited and committed to this new position. And we look forward to Phil's continued service to Topsham and the community. Got word recently that due to a scheduling conflict, next year's town meeting has been rescheduled to take place on May 30th of 2023, with a backup date the following day on May 31st. In the Orion Performance Arts Center at Mount Ararat Middle School. We've confirmed also that Mr. John Lloyd is available to moderate the meeting and has agreed to do so. And he has moderated numerous meetings for Topsham over the past years. I don't know how long, but quite a while. Household Hazardous Waste Day will be held on Saturday, October 8th at the Brunswick Public Works Facility. Pre-registration for Topsham residents will be available on the Town of Topsham website at 9:00 a.m. on Monday, September 19th. And absentee ballots for the November election will be available at Town Hall beginning October 11th. The election will be held on Tuesday, November 8th at Mount Ararat High School. And polls will be open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. This year's, the 2023 real estate and personal property tax codes will be mailed early next week. We're looking at Monday as a mail out date. And on Wednesday, it's been in the news, actually, Mr. Blakekamp has announced it on his radio show as well, and I think on Facebook. MDOT put out that on Wednesday, September 28th and Thursday, September 29th, the Crane J. Wood Bridge will be limited to southbound traffic only, and that's from Topsham to Brunswick from approximately 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. each day due to bridge inspection work. And that's all.
Any questions of the manager? You can keep those tax bills if you'd like and not know. Any board committee, no reports, public comment? No one, Mark? Correspondence, we have received a letter dated September 13th, 2022 from the town of Georgetown to the town of Topsham, the select board and the fire chief. Dear board members and chief, on Sunday, August 13th, the Georgetown Volunteer Fire Department responded to a brush fire in Georgetown, quickly determined the mutual aid was required. And the town of Topsham was quick to respond to our need. This letter is to express our thanks for your response, and it is encouraging to know the neighbors are still looking out for neighbors, even across town lines. Please forward our gratitude And thanks to all of the Topsham firefighters who responded on behalf of the Georgetown Select Board and Fire Chief, signed by Amanda Campbell. Ruth, you said you had,
Yeah, it really was, it's just, the development for the, trailer park on 196 expansion. I've had some questions and I came in to see about it. People have been writing to me. And I just encouraged them to go to the site walk on the 20th at 5:30 and then, go to the planning board.
maybe a planning board site walk that.
Right,
Yep.
yeah.
Anyone else? No adjustments. I'm hoping. Consent calendar, approval of the minutes of the regular select board meeting, September 1, 2022. So
Second.
moved and seconded. All those in favor? Unanimous. Boom, boom, boom. New business, 2274, consideration any appropriate action on selling the transfer station pickup that was totaled for scrap price. Mr. Manager?
Yeah, I'll take this one. Ed Karen, Solid Waste Facility Director, was parked in the municipal parking lot here one day. And the truck caught fire. It's an old S10. Thankfully, our fire department responded quickly. But the truck is pretty much full and not worth anything. We'd like to sell it at the scrap price.
Any questions? You want to make that one? All right, I will make a motion that we allow the transfer station pickup to be sold for scrap price.
Second.
That's all we need then. Motion and second, and all those in favor? Unanimous. 2275, consideration and any appropriate action on agreement regarding possible subdivision violation. Mr. Assistant Town Manager, if I read correctly.
Good evening, everyone. Mark Waltz, Assistant Town Manager. And I'm going to introduce Kevin Clark from Sightlines, who's going to come in to explain what the issue is. Kevin, can you put your that might be.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
There, I think that's all right. And then Mr. Delgado is also here in case there's any questions they haven't used the property owner. And the other thing I'll add is that there's a talk about a $200 cost payment. Mr. Delgado has already delivered a check to us for that, so that if you agree to go ahead, we've got that money. And the town attorneys looked at the proposed agreement and he's blessed it. Without any further ado, I'll turn it over to Mr. Clark.
Good evening, Kevin Clark from Sightlines. Here representing Mr. Delgado regarding lot on Route 196. He purchased the lot in 1999 and held it for 9 years and sold a portion of it. It was originally a lot on a recorded subdivision plan. And at that time, in 2008, that would have required subdivision amendment to allow that division, but it's existed for 14 years since that time. And in 2019, the town adopted an ordinance revision that would allow this division to take place if you held land for 5 years. So it did. As of today's ordinance, it would not be a violation. At the time it occurred, it is. So we've worked with the attorney and assistant town manager to come up with a consent agreement that would indicate to be recorded at the registry and will record a new plan with notes on it to clear the title for the lot so it can be conveyed. That is really the extent of our request, and be happy to answer questions if I do.
Any questions? Pretty straightforward. So we've got to propose, anyone else anything to say, but we're good. All right. I'll make a motion to approve the consent agreement with Anthony Delgado regarding possible subdivision violation relating the real property located at 225 Lewiston Road and the release of the agreement to Anthony Delgado. for recording in the Saginaw County Registry of Deeds upon payment of the $200 cost to the town.
Second.
Motion and seconded. All those in favor? Easy. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Twenty-two 76, consideration any appropriate action on the appointment to the Finance Committee. This evening, we interviewed Mr. Donald Stein. And for the Finance Committee, we also have a second person with 5 openings. So we have 2 people that are interested, Mr. Jeffrey Cannon, which we interviewed maybe a month ago, could have been 2-3 weeks ago, but we've just seen him so recently, we didn't bring him back in for another interview. Matt, did you tell me you were gonna, you want me to separate these?
Sure. Well, it doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
I understand.
You can vote on Mr. Sheen.
Yeah.
So I'll make a motion to appoint Mr. Donald Stein to the Finance Committee.
Second,
Motion and seconded. All those in favor, 4, 1 abstention. And I'll make a motion to appoint Jeffrey Cannon to the Finance Committee also.
second,
But everyone else forgets you don't have to speak. Motion and seconded, all those in favor. 2277, consideration any appropriate action on Aroma Joe's business partnership agreement. Mr. Manager.
Okay, great. With us tonight is Allison Milliken. She's representing Aroma Joe's. Before she comes up and shares her thoughts about Aroma Joe's and get questions for her. What Aroma Joe's is requesting is that Town of Topsham enter into a business partnership agreement with Aroma Joe's and the Maine Department of Transportation. If approved, this agreement would allow Aroma Joe's to be reimbursed 1/3 the cost of the offsite improvement projects on 196 and 201. Within your packet right now, we have the business partnership agreement as well as a professional fee reimbursement agreement that was drafted by our town attorney. So the town would get reimbursed from Aroma Joe's or their parent company. Any expenses that we incurred for attorney fees or engineering costs associated with business partnership. The attorney also looked at the BPA, made some modifications to the draft that the Department of Transportation gave us to ensure that the town is not at any risk, whether it be liability or cost. And so we've reviewed this and been working with Aroma Joe's over the last several weeks, probably a month now. The project is going well and will soon be completed. But, let Allison speak if you have any questions, maybe in October opening. Allison, if you'd like to come up and share any thoughts.
Hi, I'm Allison Milken. I'm with Aroma Joe's. I've been with Aroma Joe's at the company for 9 years now and opening my first location in Topsham. I'm very excited to be here. We're hoping to open on October 17th. A drive-through coffee and cafe, drive-through cafe and inside cafe as well. We've worked with MDOT in the town to make sure that we're accounting for any traffic concerns that may have come up with the Aroma Joe's opening in the town. So with that, we're adding pedestrian safety improvements and traffic signals at the intersection of 196 and 201. And that's what the EPA agreement is for.
I know this is all about the BPA, but just that October 17th is probably the most critical piece of information because people are constantly asking.
I'm pushing very hard for October 17th and telling everyone I don't want to push it. So I'm gonna do everything I can.
So the second floor will be finished as well.
The second floor should be almost finished. We have some countertop delays, so we're hoping to be able to rent them out for November 1st.
Any questions on this? Can you just explain to me, Mr. Manager, why, and I have no problem with this, but why the state pushes this down to municipalities to do when it's an agreement with them?
It's more the location because municipalities are generally working close to the businesses, within their jurisdiction, because they're watching, they're communicating with the collaborators with them that they trust municipalities to act on their behalf. since they don't have enough people to come down and take a look. And that's mostly part of it.
So it's sort of like the gatekeeper where it is.
We have the gatekeeper, so the reimbursement will come through us, so we pass it off. Let's say we do.
Yeah, no, I understand, I get that, and I'm fine with it, just that's always the state question that. Any other questions? Sorry, now that I got sidetracked. Well, thank you. I'll make a motion to approve the town manager to enter into a business partnership agreement with the Maine Department of Transportation and Roman Jones LLC. It's motion and second. All those in favor? Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Matt, I believe it is the most anticipated portion of the evening. Second, yeah, I got one. All in favor?
You're down in the books.